Hey guys, welcome to Inside Out, the podcast where we attempt to get what's in your head out.
So, hello and welcome back to our podcast, Inside Out. With me here today is the main man himself, Murt Red,
What is up?
and we've got Serge. How you doing, Serge?
Hello, I'm good, thank you.
Good. So, as you know the format by now, guys, we take a topic and we chat about it for a few minutes, and then we'll get on to Serge's chosen topic. And Serge is... Tell me what you are, Serge.
I'm talking. Tell me what I am.
YouTube?
Yeah, I'm YouTube. Yeah.
You're a YouTuber?
Yeah, I'm a YouTuber.
Yeah, so Serge is a YouTuber. So in the second half of our podcast today, we're going to be talking to Serge about being a YouTuber, what it's all about, the pros, the cons, and this, that, and the other. Okay, and as per usual, we're just trying to get what's inside your head out. So first things first, Murt Red. You mentioned to me this morning there that anxiety is something you'd like to talk about. Talk to me.
Yeah, I like to talk about anxiety because mostly I have a lot of anxiety going on, and I'm always overthinking. It pretty much anxiety helps you it's overthinking, and it gets you stressed, and I'm pretty much do it nearly every day.
Yeah, okay. I think we all have anxiety to a degree. Serge, what's your thoughts?
Well, anxiety can be a disadvantage to your mental health because, like, as what Mert said, it actually causes like a lot of overthinking. Just like you're worried about something like life events, and also sometimes people get anxious about crowded people. You know, just depending on your in your environment that you can get anxious. So that's my thoughts about like. I can be anxious myself because like about my life, like life events around me, friends, something like that.
Yeah.
So that's my thoughts about anxiety or anxious.
Yeah, and I myself, I consider myself probably very lucky in terms of anxious, because the likes of speaking in public, or, you know, I mean, I worked as a DJ for a long time, and things like that don't bother me. Getting into a crowded room and getting up on stage, I mean, you get a little bit of butterflies, but nothing that's going to stop me doing it. You know? And I do consider myself lucky, because I know there's a whole myriad of people out there who, if you said to them, go up on that stage and do something in front of all those people, they'd die from anxiety. Yeah. When I was younger, anxiety wasn't spoken about as such. You know, if somebody was very anxious about, for instance, going to school, which is now classed, I think, as social anxiety.
Yeah.
Back in the day, they were just thought to have been bold. They didn't want to go to school, you know. But I do see a lot of social anxiety with today's teenagers. It's really is prevalent out there. Would you agree?
I would agree with that. Because you know me, I can't handle big crowds and that.
Yeah. And I do feel sorry for people who suffer social anxiety. My daughter has a friend whom I obviously won't name, but that poor girl has missed, months of school in her leaving cert year because she just can't face going into school.
I actually have a thing I had social anxiety going into school as well, and on my first year, try and guess how many days I missed.
100?
No, it was like
50?
No, it was 76.
Oh, 76?
Yeah. I missed out 76 days just because I didn't want to go in. I had to make up lies. One time I just 3 times a day I got knocked over by a van.
Okay,
oh
you didn't
God.
actually get knocked over
I
by
didn't, but one time I did, but I just thought that's an advantage. So if I'm going to say that, they will think, oh, that's bad, stay at home.
Listen, I have a question. Did you get injured after that?
What, the
van thing?
Oh, I didn't get injured. I just it just hit me, right? And I went onto the road, but a car stopped. So didn't get injured. And wear your helmets as well.
Oh, you were on a bike?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I was on my bike.
Was the driver making sure you're okay?
Yeah. It was foggy out, so he couldn't see me.
Oh, that's fair, understandable. Yeah,
yeah.
Foggy, on the sun, driving on the foggy condition is very, very dangerous.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But there's various tricks out there to deal with anxiety. Have you heard of the rule of threes?
No.
Have you heard of the rule of threes, Serge?
Not if I know of.
Okay, so let's assume I'm anxious. I walked into this room. I'm really anxious about something we're all going to be doing together, and I'm feeling really, really overwhelmed. So the rule of threes is quite simple. It's pick three things to look at in the room, right? So you see a chair, you see the wall, you see the floor.
Yeah.
Pick three sounds you can hear. Hear the traffic, hear people downstairs, hear my own voice, whatever.
Mm.
And then move three body parts. So that could be ankle, finger, arm. The idea is that it gets your mind to refocus on the here and now.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if it works, I've never tried it, but it's quite interesting that, basically if you can get your mind back on track as to, you're here now, refocus on what you're here for,
Yeah.
But it's always easier said than done, I think.
Mm.
I mean, if you're running a mile a minute and you're really, really anxious and your brain is going into overdrive, it's very hard just to take that breath and, as you know, Martin,
Yeah.
and just calm yourself down and,
I thought like when you were going to say the three rules of anxiety, I thought you were going to say look at a place to exit or like
Yeah. Well, that
That's-
was
that's what I
that was
was like, I thought that
specifically
might be one.
for you.
Yeah.
In your, I hope you don't. Do you mind me mentioning your
No.
particular anxiety? So, just to let you guys know out there who's listening, that Martin suffers from an anxiety of, if he's in a crowded place and the noise levels go too high. Is that fair enough to say?
yeah,
Martin?
Serge would know about this as well.
Yeah,
I've
It always happens.
been seen a few times.
Yes.
Mert was suffered like that, and I just got really cautious, seeing like that,
Yeah.
And I told like a lot of people you don't mind keep it down because not all people will like loud noises.
Yeah.
So that's why since I know it's Mert's condition, I got really cautious.
Yeah.
So that's why I keep my guard up.
Nearly everyone in my class knows now.
Yeah.
So
Which is not a bad thing.
Yeah,
Because if you have what we call an episode,
yeah,
at least they'll know what's going on and how to help you or how
Yeah.
to deal with it or whatever.
yeah,
But yeah, myself and Mort were coming up with kind of ways to deal with it. So I told Mort if he's in he has to go to a ceremony and he's sitting in this big hall and the noise level is bound to get loud if there's clapping or whatever. Sit near the exit. Have the earphones ready if he needs to cover his ears, and don't be afraid to get up and walk out and take that 10 minutes or whatever.
yeah.
Just simple steps to try and control it, How do you find it, Mart? How do you find dealing with that?
It's annoying sometimes, but I might have to I do have to get through with these things as well. So
You know-
there's a little bit of being annoying and determined to do it,
yeah,
want to do it.
yeah, you don't want it holding you back.
No, I don't like hold me and
Yeah.
not doing the stuff that I want to do,
Yeah.
like the ceremony that I'm going to go to.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to go, but I have to go for it.
I think
But
it's important. I think it's important for you to go.
Yeah,
And it'd be terrible if your anxiety ruled you out of going.
Yeah.
Stopped you going.
yeah,
That'd be pretty crap.
Yeah.
So, no, I'm glad you're on top of it.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have a handle on it. And you and I and Serge, you know better than me. I mean, you're with Martin on a daily basis.
Mm.
It will happen again.
Yeah.
You know.
Let me tell you about my story when I have anxiety. So when I was in Donegal for my holidays last August, so with my family, we were going to one of the places in Donegal. I can't even remember. So we were driving in a one-way road, in 58 kilometers per hour, and then I was to my father why are you speeding like that? Because you never know what cars are coming. You know the way it's the road is going curvy, you know. And when we see the car approaches, and then the brakes stop, and I was oh Jesus, can you just stop speeding on the one way road? That's something it's not really a thing for me. You know the way Martin always he gets so anxious about the loudness, but it's not really happening for me every day. But depends on the situation. I can get anxious.
Yeah,
You know, like
yeah.
depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Like that. So, like that's for example, like when I was in Donegal last summer, I got really anxious when that's the only way to go in a certain place last year.
And do you have a coping mechanism, Serge?
What you mean coping mechanism?
Like when you start to feel anxious, have you ways to cope with it or ways of dealing with that anxiousness? Or
Well, I don't know, but the only way I could do it is just like as soon the car stop, I just get out and have fresh air.
yeah, just take a break from the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just like depends on the situation. I get really anxious. So nothing much like specific situation.
Yeah.
Also, every time when I'm like, this happens like every time when I go out. Even when I go to where I go to do my courses, I'm always overthinking. Oh, is there going to be loud noises here? Should I go here? Should I go there?
Yeah.
I can't stop thinking,
Yeah.
and then it gets me anxious,
Of course. Yeah.
and,
Yeah.
and it's so annoying.
Yeah.
Even when I go outside, I need to wear my headphones. I need to listen. I need to listen to this. I need to. This is the music that I have to listen to. This is what I have to do.
Yeah.
This is where I have to go. Don't want loud noises there.
Yeah, and it is. I'd imagine a bit of a pain, but at least you've recognised that there might be an issue, and you're taking steps.
Yeah.
You know, to stop an episode,
Yeah.
if you like, which is good.
My coping mechanism for anxiety would be listening to music or writing stuff down.
Yeah, yeah,
So I can't hear anything in the background.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. And I think anybody who suffers any type of anxiousness, it's about coping with it.
yeah.
You know, as I said, I've been very lucky. I have had times in my life where I have suffered from anxiety, but it's because of certain situations I was in.
Yeah.
You know, and coping with it is not. It's easier said than done sometimes. You know, people say, you know, those magic words, calm down.
That doesn't
If I
help.
could calm down, I would calm down.
It's really hard to do that.
Yeah, it is. It is really hard.
And like many people wanted to that anxious is like want to be out of your head, but there's nothing you can do. Like it's a lifelong health diagnosis. You know, it depends like what sort of what disability you have. Like sometimes like for me, I have Asperger's syndrome, ASD. Like I could overthink and worrying a lot sometimes, something like that. So yeah, and then it's just like anxious. It's just really in your head all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but there's ways to cope with it. But there's no way to remove it off your head.
Yeah,
Like, you know,
absolutely. Yeah, if
yeah.
you can just cope with it, you know, it's a big step in the right direction.
For me, to prevent being anxious and overthinking, just like talk with your friends, like you know, and play for myself, like I play video games at home or take my dog for a walk sometimes. So that's
Okay.
that's the way I cope with overthinking, anxious, and stress.
Good,
So,
good,
Yeah.
very good.
See, if you can't hear that in the background,
Oh, we have a pop band recording
they're-
our latest album downstairs.
their name starts with one. The word that's starting to get annoying.
Please forgive us. Okay, guys. What we're going to do now is we're going to wrap up this section of the podcast, and we hope we have been of some use to somebody out there. That maybe we triggered something that might have helped you in your day as you go by. We're going to come back and we're going to talk to Serge directly about his him being a YouTuber, which it's something I know very little about. So I think you two guys are going to be
We have
taking this.
to teach you.
Yeah. We'll be back in a couple of moments to talk to Serge. Okay, so welcome back, guys. Mordred, you're still with me?
I am, yes.
And Serge, you're still with us.
No, I'm joking. I'm still here.
You're the ghost of Serge is here somewhere.
Close to Christmas
So,
pass.
yes, what we're doing, guys, is we're going to talk to Serge about being a YouTuber, which is, I think, pretty exciting because I know nothing about it. So,
I'm a little bit of a YouTuber. I do YouTube videos.
yeah, am I the only? Am I missing out on something here, guys?
You get that money if you get like 1,000 followers and So if you get 1,000 followers and like get a lot of views, that means you're in the big league.
You're doing something right.
You're gonna get something out of it.
So, Serge, talk to me about being a YouTuber. First of all, Serge, what's your subject matter, or talk to me. Tell me all about it.
Well, for me, it's I normally do on YouTube is gaming, so that's what I normally do at the moment on my YouTube career. When I first started making a YouTube channel, it was all the way back in December 25th, 2015. So when I got my first phone, and that's where I started making a YouTube channel. And I did make a first video, and then I think that was like removed long time ago. And when back in around 2017, I started making YouTube videos. So the game I was playing back then was Plants vs Zombies and Shadow Fight 2. So that's where that was were my favorite games back then. I stopped for a bit for a while because it was like around 2018 I stopped, and then I came back and I did my first live stream in August 2019. I forgot what date it was, but it was around August 2019. I did my first live stream on my channel. I was playing Grand Theft Auto 5. So
Great game.
yeah, it was a great. Yeah,
Okay.
GTA
You ever
5 is a
played
great
it?
game.
I'll take your word for it.
You ever played it? No, you never
No,
played it.
I'm not a
Yeah.
gamer.
Yeah. So it was actually remember that day because I gained 10 subscribers. So I was only on 10 subscribers at the time, and I went up to 20. So yeah, and then that was like that. That's what I was thinking of doing in the future, but I didn't have a setup at the moment. So I'm currently doing like mobile gamings, such as I'm recording some on my phone and my tablet. And also fast forward to October 2019, so that's where I started start uploading Call of Duty mobile videos, because that's where first release in October, nearly 4 years ago now. So I forgot to mention my first YouTube channel name was Serge the Gamer Peace, but I ended up spelling peace wrong as like
Okay.
as a piece of cake.
All right, yeah.
So it's not like PEACE. So I end up spelling peace like as in piece of cake.
Yeah, PIECE.
Yeah. So and also my other history call it history YouTube name. So I went to, I think it was Serge Cod M from back in since the start of the January 2021. So that's where I started naming my YouTube channel like that, and then I've been uploading Call of Duty mobile videos throughout the year 2021. Before that, I forgot to mention that it was Serge the Gamer as well. I did remove the piece, the piece part of it. So yeah. To be fair, being a YouTuber is really hard, to be honest, because like you don't really like it's really hard though, and I've been trying to promote myself to others, but many people like many this I normally go on I'm on Discord as well. A lot of people like making up the rules like no promotion, so it's actually really hard for me. So I had to help with my mom to share my YouTube channel to her friends, and I got like 100 subscribers back then.
Wow.
So I gained like 100 plus subscribers. So
Wow.
I'm currently on 447 subscribers right now.
Wow.
I have 107.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I started in August.
what do you do?
I do reactions. I do like reactions, gaming, sketches.
What's reactions?
Like if we were watching like a funny video on YouTube.
Or a trailer.
Yeah, or a trailer. Like imagine the Super Mario movie.
Okay.
Imagine looking at the trailer for that.
Okay.
But my first reaction is going to be uploaded onto YouTube.
Okay. So
But it's me reacting to the trailer.
Okay.
And my first reaction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I just go back to Serge for a second?
No problem.
What do you get out of it personally?
What you mean, like,
Like, I mean, does it make you happy? Does it make you proud? Does it make
Well,
you... I presume it's all positive emotions rather
well, that's
than...
the thing I love to do. Well, I'll continue on my story as well. Like since the end of 2021, I went downgraded. So it's just I've been busy a lot in college as in NLN. I just had lack of content now. Well, during my prime in YouTube, it was like I think it was early 2021 or mid 2021. That's where my prime, because I've been live streaming a lot, playing Call of Duty Mobile. I had like 11 views max. I never had that many views at my current subscribers. So I had like 300 something at the time. So since the start of 2022, I've been still like downgraded as well still. I've been live streaming all the time because I don't have any ideas what am I doing for uploading videos. So by the time in September 2022, my mental health was destroyed.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not going too personal. I just had a relationship problems
Okay.
back in September 2022. And that's where I causes my mental health was bad and fully damaged. And during the last few months in 2022, I was thought of quitting YouTube, and I made my final decision in December 2022. I stopped making YouTube videos for the sake of my mental health.
Okay.
So and
But that's a good thing. Like to help like get
Mm.
don't like
Yeah.
you don't want to be like on YouTube with mental health on top of that.
Mm.
yeah.
Because that'll give you like you have to upload. If you don't upload that much on YouTube, people won't really.
Yeah, you have to
care.
have the content coming
Yeah.
all the time. Yeah.
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 Like that's why I always have to do it on. I do it on the weekdays. I do it on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday,
Right.
Yeah.
just to get it out there.
So, are you gone away from it fully then, Serge?
I actually start making my return. So before I can get into that, so I did my final stream. I should have done my last stream at the end of 2022 last year, but I did it like around early February. That's my final stream of the actual my era on my YouTube channel. And also I had a Discord server, and then I had like 70 people on it. So during my last live stream, I actually removed it because I was thinking that I would not come back. And then when I was doing the outro on my last YouTube live stream, it's not like a farewell. I could come back anytime soon. So a week ago, I made an announcement to my subscribers. So I started a new era, and then I posted my new YouTube logo I posted to the community on my the post community on the YouTube, so you can. It's not like I uploaded videos. I did send a new Snapchat, not Snapchat logo, sorry, new YouTube logo.
Okay.
So new YouTube logo to the community, and then and then I made some changes as well. I didn't give a specific date when I'm gonna be actually returning. I'll be still doing gaming as well, but I actually want to change things up. That I want to do like vlogging as well, and kind of like what Mert was doing. I'm not trying to take your ideas, by the way.
How dare you?
Copyright, Mark.
Yeah,
Copyright.
Oh yeah, copyright.
I'm gonna get my lawyer on them.
Yeah, I just felt like doing something different, like like I said, like in my video, I felt like doing one game is actually getting boring. That's like the main purpose of like me downgraded back in 2021 on YouTube. Like I just want to change things up.
Mm.
And over the weekend, I have a video ready, so I'll have it uploaded this weekend, May 6th, this Saturday.
Okay.
So,
Tell me this: is it something you could conceivably make a living from, or would that be a class as a pipe dream?
making money from
You
this.
could. You could.
Theoretically.
Yeah, you could because.
But
like,
you need
You need.
loads of followers.
You need
isn't it?
1,000 followers.
Yeah,
Here, I'll show you.
1,000 subscribers. I think you get monetized at 1,000 subscribers.
Well, that sounds doable.
See, I have a thing called YouTube Studios, and it helps me with my YouTube. And it shows, I go to earnings. So I need to get 1,000 subscribers, get 4,000 watch hours, and 10 million short views.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So it sounds doable, but yet
It's
in
really hard to
ways
do.
it's hard to
Yeah.
reach. Yeah. No, it's interesting. I mean, if you could, they always say if you can make a living from doing something you really enjoy, that's half the battle.
Yeah.
So,
And the most views that I actually got for a YouTube video, well, this is like a short, I got like 1,200 people saw it.
wow.
And I uploaded the video Monday, and guess how? No, that was Friday. I uploaded one on a Friday, and I got 23 views. I don't know how, but that never happens. I only get like 4 views or like stuff like that.
See, you're hanging out with me now. You're
Yeah.
becoming famous.
I have a record as well.
You're making me famous now.
Yeah.
Go on, Serge.
So I have a record as well with most viewed. It was back in June 21st, 2021, with 217 likes. My highest views is 7,227. It's
Wow.
over. If you're a COD Mobile fan, it's about it was an emote, like it was like in Fortnite.
No,
there's
Call of
like-
Duty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he plays. That's what he plays on the.
Right.
You know the way the emotes like people like a player dancing. Yeah, like
one.
take the L. Like,
okay.
yeah, it was
Like
like
a
Pacific.
Fortnite.
It was a Pacific emote back then. Like makes it popular, Like I was surprised that I had like 7K views. That's my highest views. My second highest it was a short video. If anyone doesn't know, I Show Speed. He was singing the One Kiss.
He's a crazy person.
Yeah.
He goes, 1 kiss is all it takes.
And then he banged
and then something happens. So he takes off his like headphones and just smashes his monitor.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, and that's my highest views on my channel, 7.2K. That's my highest views. I was really surprised that
Wow.
that was my like I said, mid 2021 was my prime, peak of the prime. So
I will get you a new peak. Don't worry, we'll get you
sure.
back up
I
there.
hope-
Let him shout out his YouTube.
Huh?
Should we let him shout out his YouTube?
Yeah, of course.
So
Go ahead.
if anyone wants to subscribe to my channel, I'm gonna let me get the link up. So it's at www.youtube.com/Surge2897. So that's
Okay.
my link for the YouTube.
Okay, folks, so that's it. You heard Serge. If you want to get involved in his YouTube channel, that's the link. Serge, all that's left for us to do really is say thank you very much for coming along.
It's been an honor, Aiden and Mert, for having me here. Hope
You're
you
welcome.
It's been a pleasure, Serge.
hope you do more of these podcasts. I actually love it. Anyways, I've been listening your previous episodes. It's actually perfect.
Thank you very much, Serge.
Yeah.
That's lovely to hear. Martin, have you anything you want to say before we wrap this episode up?
I'd like to give another shout out to someone that done the song, that done the music.
Okay.
Another shout out to Darrell Walsh
Okay.
for thanks for making these.
Thanks, Dara, for helping us
Thank
along.
you very much.
Yeah, and Serge, one last time, thanks a million for coming along. It's been great talking to you. It's been great listening to you.
It's been a pleasure.
And can I wish you the best in your YouTube endeavours?
Hopefully I'll come back and it's stronger again.
Super,
So,
you will indeed.
all right,
Okay,
thank you.
thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay guys, Martin here signing off for today. Love your company, do join me again. And let what's in there out.